Okay, so hi all, good evening. Welcome to the post market analysis on 25th November. So let's start from Nifty. Okay, so looking at today's market, on 3 consecutive days, we are now seeing the market closing on a red. Okay, the highest point which was created near to 26,200, and from there the market is now dropping below. Okay, now dropping below, and it also broken down the level of 25,900, which was one of the key level we were actually watching for couple of days. So 25,900 also now broken down, which means technically it is onto a selling side, or the market is now showing a bit more a fear factor, or it's actually creating a kind of fear factor in the market, which is more evident on the FIA data. If you look on to the foreign institutes, they are keep on selling, and you can see like the net values are onto the negative side, whereas the DIS are keep on buying. Okay, so it's almost a kind of 4,000 crore each onto selling and buying side. And we have one more news that's coming on this Friday related to the GDP. Okay, so which will be again having one of great impact on the market. Again, the institutions as well as the domestic institutions as well as the retailers are also keeping an eye on this news, which is on the on this Friday. Okay, so more likely this level of again the 25,800 or near to 25,850 is one of the level which I am again expecting the market to show a bounce back, because this level we can see from since November. Okay, so since this month on 17th onwards, we can see this a couple of times where the market took support on near to 20 above 25,800. So above 25,800, I'm still bullish, and if it is a further coming down, we can again keep an eye on the level of 25 near to 25,700, where there is a small gap filling, which will be also taken care of. And by the time this trend line will be also breaking, and this will be turning the market into a negative side. So that's all with the Nifty on the daily time frame. Looking on to the bank nifty is also now onto a correction. It's create a kind of insider candle, and which again consecutively for 3 days now it is on the now it is onto the red side. And FIAs, other institutional trading into the foreign institutional selling, is one of the reason again for this kind of bearish move. And looking on to today's gainers. Okay, so let's just go to the heat map. Looking on to Nifty, okay, so what we can see is like the PSU banks, especially SBI, and SBI shows a significant bullish move today, and again on the realty sector. You can see the realty sector was up by near to 1.6%. So realty sectors show a kind of bullish move today. But again, coming to the PSU banks literally along with that bearish move, we can see SBI today, which performed pretty well. And onto the losing side, we can see Adani Enterprises, followed by Tata Motors, as well as by Infosys also is also down nearby 1.12%, whereas Adani is down by near to 2% down. So that's all about today's market, and nothing more, nothing less. And again, the news on GDP, which is coming on Friday, which will be having good impact. USD INR is now again pushing upside. Again, Indian rupee is getting onto the weaker side, and that again have an impact on the market. Reliance, looking on to Reliance is on the daily time frame. It's also kind of consolidation now happening on Bank Nifty. It's very negative, as well as on ICICI Bank also we can see a negative side. But on ICICI Bank, it has now reached the level where we are expecting a bounce back. So today, I'm expecting the daily time frame candle will be mostly on to a kind of an insider candle, and it will be closing on a green side. So that's what I am expecting. And on Nifty, the levels for tomorrow. Okay, so if you watch the daily time frame, you can see it's actually on the trend line. Okay, it's actually on the trend line, and on the lower time frames, again we can actually expect the market to bounce back. So if it is actually creating a gap up tomorrow, again 25,940 will be one of the key level, 25,940. And towards the bearish side, okay, to 25,800. Okay, 25,800 will be the next level. So these are the levels for tomorrow on Nifty. So that's what I'm actually expecting about tomorrow's move. Okay, so let's see you on the pre-market.